Trails from Zero. I've been wanting to play the crossbell games for a while, because I love the Cold Steel games, and the crossbell games and the Sky games look really old, even though this was on the Vita. But, this is the actual official English release of the game. They don't have an English dub in the game, so I'm turning off voices to do that all myself. Because it's like, hey, if this game never got a localization, and I played it on PC with the Geofront patch, which is how English people played this game before, there practically would be no voices, you know? So, we're gonna play it like that. And it's not like in all the Cold Steel games I didn't practically voice all the characters the whole time anyway. So, yeah. And you know what? Lloyd, he literally looks like me, man. He is I'm basic anime protagonist in real life, and he looks just like me. Well, I had a haircut recently, so he doesn't look just like me. Not when I have a haircut, that's for sure. But anyway, I've been looking forward to getting in here because I like Lloyd. I want to see his whole story. You know, I want to go through all this stuff. So we're gonna have the voices turned off. Battle voices. See, I don't get the difference between this. Why specifically can I turn off the battle voices, but I can't like turn off the normal voices, you know? I don't really get it. Display areas. I don't know what that means. But anyway, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play it on Nightmare. I've heard the older Legend of Heroes games on Nightmare is supposed to be really difficult, but hey, I've gone through 4 of these games on Nightmare. I think I can make it. I'm gonna be playing a New Game Plus anyway to wrap up trophies in the future. I gotta think of my Lloyd voice, because I mean, I've done the thing with Reen. I don't want all of my protagonist voices to just sound the same. We'll just see whatever I come up with for Lloyd. It's just gonna be normal for now. Well, TL? And actually, because of playing, like, Cold Steel 3 and 4, I get a better understanding of how these characters sound in English anyway. It's exactly as I suspected. The higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are indeed present, just like the tower and temple. I was afraid of that. This will likely be our most difficult operation yet. I'm sure we'll run into more of those supernatural creatures here too. I can already tell this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I see. Got it. Knowing our enemy, he'll try to ambush us. Everyone, keep your eyes open and stay sharp. Roger, right, yes. Alright, it's a go. Actually, wait. What if we go back? High speed mode already. We can't go back now. All we can do now is move forward and crack this case. Man, back then, like, your party members were following you. Why in the Cold Steel games did they cut that? Only like a few special times would they end up following you. I might have to turn the audio down if it's going to be too loud. What the? Now, before we get too far into it, I know someone's probably going to complain and be like, why voice it all yourself if you can actually get the Japanese voices to play through the whole game? Because, at this point, it's just tradition to practically almost voice all the characters. And, you know, some people probably don't want to read. You know, they want someone to go ahead and just tell it to them if they can. So I'm helping out those people who don't want to read Japanese the whole time. I can't even see the bottom. I wonder how far down it goes. From up here, I'm guessing it's at least a good 500 arch drop. I mean deep, god damn it. See, that's also the problem with me voicing everything, is getting words wrong. Man, getting all the way down there is gonna be one hell of a trip. Tio, what's wrong? Are you alright? You look so pale. I'm fine. It's just, this place brings back some unpleasant memories. Memories? Do you mean that lodge in the Calvadarian border where those bastards were all holed up, yeah? Yes. I believe this path was designed to resemble the road to Gehenna, symbolizing the intention of those who walk it to renounce Adios and accept the devil's power, and to make all kinds of horrible offerings and sacrifices in exchange for that power. What vile people. No wonder this place is giving me such a bad vibe. In that case, our mission is clear. For the sake of those who helped us come this far, and for the girl who's waiting for us to come home, it's our duty to banish the shadows that lurk here and drag these devils out into the light. We'll put an end to all the suffering they've caused. Lloyd. Man, you really outdid yourself this time, Lloyd. That's gotta be one of your cheesiest speeches yet. But I'm with you. They want devils? Well, let's give them hell. I agree. Our enemy is like a spider, hiding in the shadows and pulling the strings of its web. But we've come a long way. We're not rookies anymore. We can bring them to justice. Right. We'll definitely win. Alright. Time to get going then. The four of us, members of the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section, will now commence our infiltration and settle this case once and for all. Find me. Where am I? Oh, right. I said goodbye to my aunt and uncle, double-checked all my luggage, boarded the train, and... Oh, are you alright, dearie?
You jolted right awake. You were tossing and turning something fierce. Are you feeling under the weather?
Oh, no, I'm fine. Just a little sleep-deprived, that's all. I had the strangest dream, though.
Oh, strange, you say? What kind of strange? Were you perhaps being swarmed by hordes of sexy ladies?
What? No. Can't say it was that good of a dream. Now, dear, don't tease the poor boy. How about an ice-cold lemonade to perk you right up? I've got a whole bottle here. Go on, don't be shy. Oh, well, if you don't mind. Thanks. Oh, that really hit the spot. I'm feeling better already. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Judging by your clothes, you aren't Erebonian. If I had to guess, I'd say you're from Crossbell then.
Oh, yes, sir. I lived abroad for a while, but I'm moving back to the city again. If you could tell that much, you two must be locals yourselves then.
Yep, we just finished a little vacation in the Republic, and we're on our way home now. If you're coming back from living abroad, I doubt you'll even recognize Crossbell.
That's true. The city has changed drastically over the past 2 or 3 years. I thought that might be the case. I've caught glimpses of Crossbell City from train windows more than a few times already. Recently. They've really added a lot of high-rises, haven't they?
They have. After all, Crossbell's always been the leading trade city in Zumeria. Our ever-growing finance sector has seen a lot of foreign investors putting their money in development recently. Especially after that non-aggression pact. Feels like we had new buildings going up as soon as the ink dried. Department stores, office buildings, with all that mirror pouring in, these places popped up all over the city.
I admit things have become much more convenient, but I don't know if I like all the hustle and bustle. Everyone's always rushing around, busy with this or that. It's like we've all become slaves to time and Mira. Oh, maybe we've said a bit too much. I'm so sorry, dearie. Don't mind us old folk prattling on about doom and gloom. I hope we didn't ruin your big homecoming. No, it's quite alright. My friend said the same thing in his letters. But it doesn't matter how much it's changed. Crossbell will always be my home.
Of course. Well said. I am pleased to hear such words from someone your age. Compared to bright young men like you, all these new politicians are just... Bah! They're always the Empire this or the Republic that. I'm sick of their pastime squabbling. Can't trust anyone except for old Mayor McDowell.
Now, dear, calm down. Sorry about that. He tends to get carried away when it comes to politics. It's fine. Details like this are good to know. I was getting issues at the Crossbell Times when I was abroad. But I'd rather much hear about these things directly from the people they affect.
Oh, a fellow avid reader of the Crossbell Times, eh? I'm no fan of all their trendy puff pieces, but every so often they'll put on some hard-hitting articles. I wish they'd dive a bit deeper into issues of the Crossbell diet, though.
Is that so? Well, from the sound of it, there are plenty of topics to cover. Oh shit, look at this. Back then, they must have thought this was some high shit. I mean, this game was on the Vita, so this isn't too crazy. But I guess for people who saw Falcom games, they're like, oh my god, this is insane.
Attention all passengers. We will be arriving in Crossbell City shortly. Passengers board for Roburl or Rimaferia via airship. Please disembark here to transfer. Additionally, per Zamirian Railroad Cooperation bylaws, this train will remain at Crossbell Station for 30 minutes upon arrival. Passengers bound for Erebonia, please have your entry application ready for the inspection officer. Sounds like we're almost there. Let's get our things together then. The less we see of those Imperial soldiers' ugly mugs, the better, far as I'm concerned.
Will do. It's been 3 years since then. I made sure to keep in contact with Cecile, but... Guy, Cecile, I'm finally back. Back to Crossbell, our home. I hate it when they name a character Guy. I absolutely hate it when they name a character a male Guy. I hate it. It's the dumbest name. Also, I like how Cold Steel 1's opening is very similar to this one. Just this section is pretty similar. You know, I gotta say, me voicing the characters myself, it makes me, it just, I don't know, it feels normal in this game, and also, I actually kind of remember the lines more when I have to say them. But because of my love for Cold Steel, I'm sure will amplify what I like about this game. I of course know plenty of things about the Crossbell games, because you gotta know a lot about Crossbell and Sky to play Cold Steel 4, and well, the other ones in general. See, there's Rishia there. It's like, bro, in Cold Steel 1, I didn't even know that was Rishia. Car dodging rockets? What the fuck? I hope my whole thing with me voicing Lloyd at the moment See, when I voiced Reen, I would give him a bit of a when he was an adult, he definitely had the more deeper voice, and in Cold Steel 4, I just tried to sound, if there was any possible way to strain my voice or make it sound tired or something. That's what I tried to do for Reen. For Cold Steel 1 and 2, I guess I couldn't really solidify his voice in any way. And I know how Lloyd sounds in Cold Steel 4, but it's not like it's deep or anything. So I don't know, I just hope I can get it right, you know? Because in Trails into Rivery, oh boy, you know I'm gonna be speaking for all those characters anyway. I can't just have my normal voice, basically just my... oh, god damn it. I'm a little confused about my day at the moment. Wow, things really have changed. I can barely recognize the place with all these new department stores everywhere. What's that building over there?
Oh, that's the Oval store. It opened up just last year. They carry darn near every kind of Oval device, from household items to vehicles. Their shelves are lined up with things from their empire, the Republic, the Borough, heck, even from the Epstein Foundation. You name it, they've got it.
That's pretty impressive. You know, I've also noticed a lot more cars on the streets. You would hardly see them 3 years ago.
Too true, dearie. There are far more of them out and about, but even so, they're still a luxury only rich people can afford. I'm just thankful for our public transportation. We have a bunch of buses that can take you wherever in the city you need to go. Why, there's even one that runs to the hospital down south every half hour on the dot.
Wow, really? That is pretty convenient. Hard to believe so much has changed here in only 3 years.
Well, you probably best say our goodbyes here. You still have to report in for your job, right?
Oh, yes, you're right. I wanted to at least help carry your luggage home, though.
Oh no, dearie. Don't worry about us. We don't want to make you late for your work on your first day. She's right. No matter what you do first. No matter what you do, first impressions last. Remember that, son.
Okay, I give up. You make a good point.
Ah, that reminds me. Seeing as you just returned, do you have a place to stay? If you don't, I can introduce you to the inn over on East Street. Lovely place.
I appreciate the offer, but I already have accommodations set up. My things have probably already arrived there by now, too.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, the two of us live near the end of East Street. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to drop by. We'd love to have you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Once I'm settled in, I'll be sure to pay you a visit.
Of course. Take care, lad. Hope to see you soon, dearie.
Huh? I'm surprised that old place is still standing. I remember the Crossbell Times used to be in there. Wonder if they moved somewhere else, somewhere nicer. Seeing it again sure brings back memories. It really sticks out in the middle of all these new buildings, though. Well then, better get a move on. Officer Lloyd Bannings, you are assigned to the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. Please report in for duty at the designed date. Special Support Section? I don't remember that name ever popping up during my time at the police academy. I can only imagine what kind of division that is. I mean, I wasn't even sent a uniform or anything. Oh well, I guess I'll find out soon enough. I'm sure the police department hasn't moved since the last time I was here, at least. Alright, let's do this, Lloyd Bannings. The best thing I can do for Lloyd's voice is to not have it be deep in much ways, and not have it be higher pitch in most ways too. Try to just keep it, you know, a little balanced. And why do the characters have to be walking in place? Why can't they be still? Sure enough, the Crossbell Police Department hasn't changed much. This is where I'll be working from here on out. It hasn't quite sunk in yet. Well then, enough standing around. I should go check in with the receptionist. Good day, and welcome to the Crossbell Police Department. How can I help you? Well, my name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a new recruit here. I got a letter telling me to report in today. It's nice to meet you. Oh, is that right? That's wonderful. I'm always happy to see new members joining the force. But... that's odd. There's no information in the system about a new recruit coming in today. Are you sure you weren't supposed to go to the Crossbell Guardian Force? Yes, I'm positive that I was assigned to the Crossbell Police Department. If you need proof, I can show you my detective qualifications I earned at the police academy. Wow, you passed the detective exam? That's amazing! It's not every day you see a newcomer that's qualified. No, it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. And besides, I was the only person that even took the exam. Oh, come on, no need to be so modest. But this is very bizarre. We should have been notified of your assignment already. Do you happen to know what division you were assigned to? About that. I think it was called something like the Special Support Section? The Special Support Section? I don't recall us having a division by that name. Wait, it doesn't even exist? Oh, wait, just a moment. I think I've heard that name somewhere, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Oh, hey there, you made it. Oh, I think I got this guy's voice. Ah, Chief Sergey. You can just leave him to me, Fran. He's one of the new recruits for my division. Oh, I see. So that's what your new division is called. No wonder I couldn't find the name. Yep. Sorry to give you a scare like that. I'm sure we'll have the name in the files before long. Or maybe not. Hard to say if this team will last any longer than half a year. Sir? I'm Sergey Lau, Chief of the Special Sports Section. So, you're Lloyd, huh? Yes, sir. Lloyd Bannings. Reporting for duty to the Crossbell Police Department supports special support... Hold the formalities for now. Huh? It's still a little early to be reporting in for your assignment. For now, follow me. I'll introduce you to the team. Okay. Well, best of luck. I'm sure you'll have your work cut out for you, but just give it your all and you'll be fine. Thanks. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about all this? Oh. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Here's the final member of our little team. Now just stand there, introduce yourself. Right. All three of them look too young to be the senior officers of the CPD. Are they also rookies? Then again, that girl looks like she's too young to even be part of the force.
Hey, snap out of it. You never give an introduction before? It ain't hard, kid. Just give them your name and where you're from.
Sorry, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I was born in Crossbell. Until recently, I had been living abroad, but I decided to return home in pursuit of joining the CPD. I look forward to working with all of you.
Wow, that intro was so proper and serious, I'm almost impressed. Hey there, I'm Randy Orlando. My hobbies include the finer things in life, namely flirting with lovely ladies, gambling, and pursuing the latest girly magazines. If you ever want to borrow an issue from my prized collection, you just let me know, yeah?
You're what? Pleased to meet you. My name is Ellie McDowell. I'm Crossbellian, much like yourself. I look forward to working with you. Likewise. Tio Plato, Weemon State. A pleasure to meet you. Yeah, you too. Chief Sergey?
What is it?
I've been wondering, what exactly is this special support section? There are only a handful of members, and everyone here, myself included, is fairly young.
Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on here at the CPD lately. But hey, everyone at this table is a promising young rookie. So at the very least,
That didn't need to happen.
it'll be nice to work with people your age, yeah?
I guess, but, is this really okay for a police division?
Well, I can tell you I'm glad we don't have any bossy old-timers looking down their noses at us.
What in the world is this? That bad feeling of mine just keeps getting worse.
Sergey speaking. That's so. Good work.
Is that a portable communication device? I'm surprised they've already integrated them to the police force.
Yeah, roger that. You can leave the rest to us. Alright, rookies, got good news for you. You want to know what kind of responsibilities the SAS is going to have? Well, we're about to go on a little trip where you can find out.
Station Street? Does he want us to follow him down the stairs? What exactly is down there?
He told whoever he was talking to will handle the rest.
Man, I hope this isn't some sort of boring cleanup duty. I think Randy I might have the most trouble voicing.
Behind these doors is the geofront, a vast network of tunnels running underneath Crossbell City. And you guys will be making your way through it.
Huh? Could you tell us why we're doing this?
Yeah, what's this have to do with anything? For starters, it'll serve as a test to evaluate your combat skills and overall aptitude. They may not be all that strong, but there are a bunch of different monsters roaming around down there. It's your job to dispose of them and reach the deepest section of the tunnels.
Alright then.
Combat test, huh? Fine by me.
Wait a second. Test or not, why are we the ones going into an area infested with monsters? Isn't that a job for the Guardian Force?
I'll admit, this is the kind of work a typical detective would be doing. But you're members of the SSS, making it a different story altogether.
Come again?
We'll talk details later. First things first, here.
Would this be... Is this the newest model of Orbment?
Damn, it's pretty slick. I like it.
The Enigma, a 5th generation battle Orbment. It is finally ready for combat.
Guess so. The Foundation shipped them out a couple of days ago. They've already been adjusted to fit your individual aptitudes. As for how to use them, Tio, you're up.
If I must, were you also supplied with quartz for this particular model? Yeah, it's not much, but here you go.